Hello, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name's Andrew, and today I'm going to start a new series called Shadow and Bone. The reason I'm starting it is because I like fantasy shows, and I was checking around on Netflix, and apparently the second season is coming out in about a month. So I want to try to catch up before the new season starts. So if I like the show and you like the show, I'm going to try to get the first season done before the second season starts. So if you want to see more of this show, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. That will really help me out and let me know if you're interested in this show. But let's just check out the first episode for now. Oh yeah, and also Ben Barnes is in this, the dude from Punisher, and he's in a whole bunch of other stuff too. That's another reason why I wanted to watch this show. That dude is always good in everything that he's in, so looking forward to that. Alright, that's enough talking, let's get into the episode.
When I was young, I was afraid of the dark. When I got older, I learned that darkness is a place, and it's full of monsters.
Ooh. So there's monsters in this world. That's good to know.
I learned about my true enemy when I was a child.
Is it real?
Of course it's real.
I watched a little bit of the trailer. She's the one that has the light coming out of her. For some reason.
I spent years thinking I'd find a way out. Around the fold, to go somewhere where no one cares where I'm from.
The Fold.
But now, I'm old enough to know the only way out is through.
Okay. I'm guessing that's the Fold.
Found some chewed plants in the woods to the east. I bet his warren's there. Will you run from me, half-breed?
Stay away from him.
Half-breeds? What's that mean? What are they half of?
A boy who hides from a fight. Get very good at it. Maybe you'll survive to see 20. Bring me a big rabbit before the dinner bell goes.
Okay.
Get stuck in now, let's go! Come on!
Oh.
Breathe in, go. Come on. You'll be all right, won't he?
Well, you can take a punch. Nice. They're a bit too hyped up about it. So I guess Mal and Alina are going to be our main characters. Childhood friends.
That's it. Just you and me.
Okay.
No. If you lose, you'll be in the Medicaid. If you win, they'll throw you in the brig. You try and do without that magic, huh? It's just there. Come on.
It's just an airbender. He's not a nice airbender like an Avatar. So they're all in the military here. Now a special unit for magicians or people that can use magic. I wonder what kind of magic people have in this world. So far we've seen the wind power, and I know that she's got the light power.
In my unit with yours again. They're looking for a way through the mountains.
So we're back together?
They can't keep best friends apart for too long.
I don't know if Mal has any kind of power. Probably not.
What are you going to do with foreign money? We don't get a damn.
Alright, don't crush my dreams.
Again! In fairness!
Alright.
Good.
Flame in here. They must have elemental powers.
This is why our tents got moved.
Good.
Grisha wanted more space.
Grisha.
Now,
I wonder if they can only use the magic of one element at a time. Or they can use multiple.
Dubroff, Mikhail, this is Elena.
Your little friend from Karamzin.
Little friend.
How is that wrong?
Most of you will continue north to the Fjordan front lines, or south to the Shuhan border. The Second Army, however, has a shiny new solution to our food shortage, and it sails tomorrow for Novosibirsk.
You got a lot of different armies going to a lot of different places. They seem to be fighting everybody at the same time. Doesn't seem like a good idea.
For the supply run across the fold. Tracker, Malyen Oretsev. Corporal Mazia Mentov.
You're our unit.
Rifle.
He's a tracker.
The Lucky 9 casino up the block has had trouble with counterfeit coin lately. Heavy, but
Who's
brittle.
this guy? Okay, that actor looks familiar.
Zemini coin can take a bullet, but the knockoff.
Nice.
Busted.
What does that prove?
Just shooting a gun in the pub.
No loud noises at the table, Jasper.
Early for action, innit, Kaz?
What do you want, Rotty?
Someone stole a decap off.
Well, there's a lot of names going around. I don't know who's going to be a main character or not, so. But I'll get their names eventually.
The thief had to get past 4 roving guards, high fences, padlock doors, and a security system designed by one of them Grisha witches.
Fabricator.
Whatever.
So fabricators are witches. They must make something. Create stuff.
Hello, Inej. What information do you have for me tonight?
A lead on a job. Enough money to change lives.
Doesn't take much to change someone's life in the barrel.
$1 million, Kruger?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Question is, what's worth $1 million Kruger to him?
He's looking for a crew willing to cross the fold into East Ravka and bring back something.
Okay. East Ravka. So Ravka is divided by a fold of something. It has a whole bunch of creatures and stuff in it.
Anyone we know?
A Zemini man. I think his name is Tendo.
Zemini man.
He gambles at one of Pekka's clubs. So I won't have leverage on him. But Pekka will.
Alright, we're off to see Pekka. Whoever that is.
If we're going to survive a round trip through the fold, we'll need a miracle or two.
They must go through the fold pretty regularly. They got camps and that set up there.
What's a shoe girl doing here?
I'm Ravkan, on the cartography team.
She's half shoe.
Shoe girl. Okay. I'm guessing they're at war with wherever her mother is from. But they seem to be at war with everybody, say.
You can get arrested for that. Stealing from Second Army will get you thrown in a hole.
Okay, so Second Army's the people with the magic. Because all the ones in the with blue coats got magic, I'm pretty sure.
I have something for you.
Where did you get these?
I stole them.
From a Grisha tent.
I thought it would get me an invitation to jail, but it just got me an invitation to tumble with a Grisha.
Another word, Grisha. Is that their name for people with magic?
Did you see the lieutenant?
Turns out they do need me. So,
So,
I'm guessing that she's going to go too.
I could shoot you in the foot. Don't cross it.
Yeah, he doesn't really have a choice. Unless he runs. It's only going to get him in a lot of trouble.
I'll find my way back to you.
Yep, they definitely have a thing for each other.
But first,
I guess it looks like they've never done anything about it, but...
You told me you brought in guards from Azalta. The other side.
Yeah, a hard way. Lost a few to those down Volcra too.
Hopefully they explain some of these things they're talking about, like Volcra and stuff like that.
Yeah, so go to Fjorda. March to the permafrost.
How long would that take?
From here, 4 months.
4 months? Damn.
We don't have that kind of time.
Either you take your time, or you take your chances.
Why haven't they tried going under? Just dig a tunnel.
Tried that more than a century ago.
Okay.
Heard them digging.
So it was made hundreds of years ago by that crazy Grisha.
The Black
Go
Carrot.
deeper?
Yeah, the one who controls
I don't
Shadow,
know.
right? Well, they got one in their army now, don't they? General Kirigan.
Someone who controls shadows.
Can't he unmake it?
Have you ever
Yeah.
put out fire by adding more fire?
Then what's the opposite of this?
A sun summoner.
Right then, one of those.
Doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure that's Alina.
The owner of the orchid says they require the services of a heartrender tonight.
Heartrender? Why?
Okay. What's a heartrender?
You don't bring in a heartrender unless you need an answer out of someone who isn't willing to talk.
A heartrender. Someone who tortures people?
So here's the deal. Work for me. Give over this dump and the orchid, and I'll give you 10% of whatever business comes in.
It's a shit deal. I already get 100%.
Well, you're probably going to die if you don't take it, so it might be good enough.
The other option is I'll carve you up and leave you in a barrel for the rats.
10% seems better than whatever that is. Yeah, he's going to take it.
Sergeant, get your crew ready.
Now, you're with me, son. Chin up. Crossed it 3 times that incident. We'll get your first soon enough.
Okay. So they do cross it pretty often. But... What's she doing? She's going to get on board too, I reckon. What is she doing? And why don't they have copies of that map? Whatever map she's burning. Okay, she just burned a couple. For some reason. She must have burnt
But I'm sure that the First Army on the other side has an
You think
identity.
I trust anyone else's intel? Now someone will have to cross the fold to read
Okay.
through all these maps.
I'll go.
It's one way to get herself on the board. I think they'd have more copies of a map they need than this in one spot.
Stand, we were going south, now we're going west.
What did you do?
Nothing.
Leave her alone, Raisa. You want everything to be her fault.
I'm usually right.
It is their fault. She might have just got all those 3 people killed.
I'm with you.
Get off this boat now, or I'll carry you off.
Raise the gate!
Too late. I think that's the least of your worries right now. So are the creatures of this world only in this place? Or can you find creatures anywhere else? Yep. They're definitely not going to make it through unscathed.
What are you doing?
What's that? Well, shit, now the whole boat's on flames. Yep, fuck. Well, she got her killed. Bringing her on. Well, she wasn't very helpful. She didn't even take one of them down before she got taken out. Oh, what? I thought he was the main character. Okay. He's gonna get through. Don't worry, he dies already. So when their power kicks in, kind of sun power, I forgot what they called it. Oh, that dude made it by running. Don't know how. He would have got so lost How did he end up where he was supposed to be?
It's not me you're in danger with. It's Pekka Rollins,
My boss would call a stud watch on him as well.
which is why your boss is already dead.
I don't know what the Stad Watch is.
One look and I can tell. Criminals.
Well, yeah. They do look like criminals.
I have to be back in an hour.
Nobody cares.
All right, come on.
Still don't know what these lot have to do with Alina and Mal's storyline.
This is Alexei Stepanov. 2 weeks ago, young Alexei here crossed through the fold on foot.
2 weeks ago. So it's been 2 weeks already since they went in.
He was one of a few witnesses to an event.
Okay, so he saw Alina's magic go off, her sun power,
What kind of event?
and she's apparently got rare magic.
Some device detonated. Obliterated the Volcra, lit up the dark like a forest fire.
Okay, so they did make it eventually.
No one had seen before.
Is the healer got magic or just a doctor? Some of the healer with magic will be able to save Mal. So can she tell when people are lying, or does she force people to tell the truth?
Tell me what happened in the fold. What saved you?
So she gets people to tell the truth. Oh,
This was a sun summer.
oh, sun summer, that's what they call it. She exploded like a light grenade. They've got a name for it, so they've had them before, but they mustn't had one for a while.
If I tell you, you'll set me free?
You have my word.
Yeah.
I set you free.
He means setting him free by killing him.
Her name is Alina Starkov.
Alina Starkov?
I thought he was going to say Alina Stark then. Cool. I thought we were in Game of Thrones for some reason. Now it's only a matter of time before everybody knows who she is and what she is.
You'll set me free now.
Thank you. Of course.
Oh, knew that was coming.
The prize is 1 million Kruger. Now bring me Alina Starkov.
Think she might be worth a bit more than a million Kruger. Alright, that's the first episode done. Right guys, there we have it, episode 1 of Shadow and Bone. Felt like I got thrown into the deep end on this one. A lot of new names, people, places, abilities, and what they call them and that. But I don't mind getting chucked into the deep end on this kind of stuff, fantasy stuff, because you know you learn it eventually. But so far I've got Alina and Mel. Alina's got the sun summoning power, which is apparently rare. Maybe it hasn't been around for a while. Mal's just a childhood friend, pretty good fighter. He lost his parents in the fold. I'm pretty sure he's still alive. They wouldn't have killed him off like that. And then we got Kaz's group. I don't remember the other two names, but they seem pretty cool. Looking forward to getting to know them a bit more. But now they've been set on a path towards Alina, so they'll eventually meet up, probably by the end of the season or something, midway through. But there's still a lot of things about this world that's unexplained at the moment, especially the fold, and I don't know all the names of the different places and the different people, and I don't know why they're fighting. The people we've been following seem to be fighting everybody for some reason. We also didn't get to see Ben Barnes in this episode. But I think he might be the General Keegan or something. They kept talking about him, but they never showed him. I think he has the power of shadows or something like that. Shadow power. the same kind of power that created the fold in the first place, I think they said. So he's definitely going to be a big part of the show. He's the shadow and she's the sun. But we'll see how it goes. Well, I'm looking forward to learning more about this looking forward to learning more about this world and what kind of creatures and magic they have. So hopefully you'll join me as I go through this season and start the new season. And hopefully I finish by the time the next season starts. But if you can, give this video a like, comment down below and subscribe, especially if you want to see more of this stuff. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.